Rock on, you radical romantic returning viewers. I'm Chucky, and I'm thinking that I will make basically from today on, uh, both Saturdays and Sundays will be early morning streams. Cause now that I finally found iron, I don't know, I find it really motivating. So I'm just going to um start actually uh, playing this game a lot. Not like I was playing it so much out of obligation, but it is like significantly more motivating when you play out of genuine like with a goal. That's the word I'm looking for. It is significantly better to play with a goal. Holy hell. Okay, I think the resolution is gonna go a bit weird because I'm going to unmaximize it while it loads because I am also running what's it called? I think I mentioned before that I do play this game, Merchant Guilds. I am running it in the background. Oh dear. I'm trying to get one last item of like a specific kind so that I can clean up my inventory. I find inventory management bizarrely compelling. You know what? I'm just gonna close it. Let stuff go on. There we go. I do have to say though, one thing I really wish is that I would have actually figured something out, cause summer's coming, and check this out. You know, and even though it's sweltering hot in here, and well, not sweltering hot, but it is not a pleasant temperature, I have to sit on my ass and bear it because there's pretty much no way that I can avoid um it coming through on the video. Actually, on that topic, on the audio, sorry. On that topic, actually, in more evidence that your boy is fucking dumb, uh, I had, like, brain work with me. Yesterday, I had to record. I could record a little like 5 minutes epilogue to the campaign that I finished, so that I could like watch it with the players and stuff. And because of the crow that you might have also been hearing in the background, it also was coming through on the recording, and that just oof, like huge oof. So I decided to, close, yeah, shut the window, and go, like, do the recording, and then I thought, yeah, I'll pop it open afterwards. Only to promptly forget to open it afterwards, like I said I would. And I was here hanging out with people for like 3 to 4 hours, and I was thinking, right, man, it's a fair bit stuffy in here. What the fuck? Is it getting that hot outside? And I successfully, completely forgot that I'd closed the window. Only to realize coming back into the room, like, hey, wait a minute, this is kind of like if the window was closed. Like, 20 minutes after I'd left to go walk the old lady. And just... man. I was standing here in, like, suffocating heat. Literally no gas for the brain. And I was like, man, I really wish I could do more than open my window when the window wasn't even open. But yeah. My delicate balconer body cannot handle the heat of summer. Uh, in other news, I've read this I've heard it read in one of those like fucking Reddit or Tumblr stories read by a dude with like Minecraft gameplay in the background type videos. Why is it so... Wait. It's... Oh, but nighttime is barely here. Fuck. Anyways, so in one of those videos, someone was talking about how he saw this dude who was like skipping stones and eating a sandwich, and at some point he had a crucial moment of like mixing up his hands, and he tried to skip the sandwich and bite into a stone, and he didn't get hurt apparently, but honestly, yeah, I feel that. I feel that so much, because I myself, ah, oh my god. I slept well last night. I've slept really well. It's bizarre. Ooh, Eldritch Lights. Um, let's check them out. I actually had a friend who was like piss fucking terrified of these things. To be fair though, these are I'm not sure what mod they're from. I'm thinking it's most likely primitive survival. But anyways, come on, brain. Come on. Ooh, what? Oh, I thought it was copper. What was I saying? What was I thinking? Who am I? Who are you people? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Every night I can feel my... Oh, shit. Have I shown you all the... Yeah, I think I have shown you the hot springs. Holy shit, that's a fair chunk of them. Anyways, come on, brain, work with me. I'm not really able to think on my thoughts. Oh, right. So the guy throwing, like, skipping stones and, like, mixing up his hands, that shit, bizarrely enough, like, happens to me way too frequently when I have to throw something and I have something in my other hand. Like, if I go throw something in the trash, specifically. Like, I'll just, you know, be like, oh, yeah, let me just throw this real quick. And then I like have to stop and actively fucking check, like, okay, right arm is the one that I want to throw the thing from. Left arm is my food. The food does not go in the bin. And it works reasonably consistently, and it's only grown worse because, like, recently we've had fucking what's it called? We've had the city install some of them some of them newfangled wait, what? Have I marked this? Like communal trash bins where it's like they're dug into the ground, you know. And I really don't get how they work, but I mean, sure, whatever works. Let's take a peek here. It ain't gonna be worse than what we've just been through, right? See, there's like some glowworms and... Oh, hello, Mr. Boathorn. Yes, I want you to squirm. I'm curious. Oh, it's nothing too much other than this. But it is a nice little discovery. Anyways, where's the Boathorn? There's the Boathorn. Ow! No! Bad! Hey, it's the closest thing to rolled up newspaper that I can get. So yeah. Oh, I have fat. Let's go. Speaking of fat, I need to make a health hammer now that we are getting to iron ore, because otherwise I'm probably going to commit various war crimes in the process of cooking all of the iron bloom. Because holy shit, that's a long-winded process. Alright. First steps, making the dirt roads. Alright, time to pick this up as well. Do I have any more? No. I'm gonna go and extend the road here. Oh wait, no, I need to make the road to cross the thing behind the house. Ah, man. Stop. I do have to say, like, I've kind of been using the like full 30-day month calendar for this game since my first playthrough, really. But I'm genuinely beginning to believe that it might be a bit too fast, so maybe I'll set it to like 2 weeks. But I'm genuinely believing that like a faster year suits it a fair bit better. Oh. I really hope I won't have to redo this to like accommodate for a sailboat. You know, I'm gonna leave it like this because the other ones are gonna be moving through here. Because I'm gonna climb it through like here. And the rest of it, you know what? No, I'm not gonna dig up this soil. Though I probably will one day. I'm going to use it for this road. Because I do want to make more of a road, like, northwards. To where I can actually, like, get quite conveniently to the mine. There we go. Words are not wording for me today, but yeah. I'm going to be digging up all that. But that will have to be something for the day afterwards. Right now, we have a lot of iron on our person. I'm just gonna store all these pebbles and then start working the metal. Because holy shit, that's a lot to work. It'll also be a while until I can get a proper, like, fucking, Health hammer. There we go. What if we had a Minecraft movie style vintage story movie? Just like someone randomly fucking saying vintage story words. Tainted drift. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop myself right now. I am genuinely baffled about the turnaround in opinion on the Minecraft movie. Like, okay, yeah, I expected it to be wank, and by all accounts it is wank. But, like, a lot of people seem to be enjoying it, which, I mean, on one hand, good for them, I guess. I'm not confident that it's actually a good thing. But it is, nevertheless, a thing. Alright. Oh, cool, we'll have 4 prepared hides by the time that comes through. What was that? Hold on, I want to see the replay. The fuck was that? There was like a shadow on the horizon. That was pretty fucking terrifying, not gonna lie. We have cabbages. Oh, onions. What weather are we dealing with? -1. So the hardier crops can probably still grow. Let's try and figure out what the fuck to still grow. So, cabbage. Yes. But first I need to figure out what nutrients I'm working with. So, not sodium, potassium, or phosphorus. And here... Alright, I'm just gonna put a fuck ton of flax. You know what? Oh, and carrots. Carrots are good. Actually, I don't fuck with carrots. Which... Okay, let me explain myself. So, I went and made a pot roast, right? Y'all were here when I was constantly doting on it. And the pot roast turned out pretty fucking good. However, because I was following Adam Ragusia's recipe, I ended up making like a fuck ton of... wait, I actually think I have some other stored somewhere. Yep. Have you bathed yet? No. Oh, but you have the food, so I'm not gonna worry. Where... Oh dear, I'm gonna have to dig up a lot of fire clay for this project. And limestone. Cool. Time to make another checklist. You know, why was I gonna say Dr. Strange? What the fuck? Dr. Stone style. So, let me just, real quick, pick up the hammer and start smashing these. Not you, but definitely you, and you, and you, and you, and you. First items on the production list are going to be, what's it called? The anvil and the hell hammer. Alright, and everything else is going in here. That is a ton of iron. Let's go. Yes, all of my suffering has paid off. Alright, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm still gonna use up the brown coal that I have, because... Oh wait, I can't use brown coal. I'm fucking stupid. Whoops. Well, at least I didn't light it up. Oh my god, speaking of lighting things on fire. I remember this one time, I got curious, because, like, being someone who also does enjoy the odd mobile game, I get, like, ads. And for a while after I, for some reason, stopped playing, I don't remember why, Merchant, fuck off, buddy. Okay, let's see, what are we working with here, weapons-wise? Just place it here. Not too much stuff, thinking about it. Well then. I was thinking something, but then I got disturbed. My brain can only handle, like, one thought at a time. These things last for ages. I'm so happy about that. Alright. Alright, let me take these and put them up in here. We're gonna need fire clay, so that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as we get the what's it called? As soon as I get an iron pickaxe. But in the meantime, I'm gonna make alright, let's you know what, this is going to be I'm going to just sorry. Mind is not minding. I'm gonna be using the medium soil. Fuck it. It's not like it has that much what's it called? It's not like it has that much scarcity. And I'm gonna be basically upgrading to Terra Preta. Okay, so let's see. We need stones. You know what, this is going to be a, what's it called? Slab. So I'm just gonna move things around. was the slab? There you go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Haha. Why the fuck did I put this? I'm just going to make a, You know what, I feel like I should move these ahead. Because I'm gonna be splitting the road here. Now, it's really only gonna go up to here. Because I do like a kind of like more natural look. Alrighty. What else to do? Because the night is it's pretty young. How many bones do I have? You know what, guys? We are going to be making trying to figure out a way. Now I wonder. Let me just grab. I'm gonna chisel it inside so I don't get bothered. But I'm gonna test it outside. Let's say something like this. Can I fit in here? I think like that would be a pretty good metric. Okay, that's too deep. I think this. Wide enough so that I can fit inside. Because so far I've been making like way too big, what are they called? Sinks if I don't need like a full. Okay, I am fitting inside of it. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Pick it up. Pick it up. Okay. Where to? I feel like this will be a fine place, right? Alright. Somehow it never occurred to me to like experiment. Ooh, these are frosted. That's nice. Never occurred to me to experiment with this. Well then. No worries, no worries, no worries. I have another idea. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here so that I don't get flooded. That actually seems prudent. What if... Ow. I put this here and then... Wood putting this here... Ah, god damn it. Oh, man. Why did the music stop? Why did the nice music stop? What the fuck? Okay, let me think. I have one last idea of a change to make. Let me just move inside. What if I like fully chop down this? I don't think I'm just trying to get water, man, without wasting 3 fucking spaces. Okay. So attempt number 1. Okay, we're cooking. I don't understand the whys, but that's fine. Alright, now, here comes the, wait, actually, yeah, there's no way to test this without risking spillage, so I'm just gonna do it here. Let's fucking go! I do not understand the mechanics behind it, but I am just going to accept it. Fellas, we have a sink. I should have taken another bucket before I filled it in. Oh well. Ah, this is so great. This is so great. Alright then, so now we're gonna put all these lazy bones to work. That is to say, we are going to make use of them. As I think I've mentioned before, you can make gelatin. For that, we first need bone broth, which I think is gonna take a hot minute. By the way, I just realized I had this moment where I was thinking, because like 10 liters in a bucket, my first thought was like, whoa, that's a lot of liters. But then I realized, actually, no, it's really not. Like, okay, it's not a small amount, really, but it's also not, you know, crazy big. Oh, I love this so much. Okay, this is lovely. October, and is the grass going to start slowing down? Because it looks frosted. It seems like I might have to move up the, though I have a fuck ton of flax and these, like, it seems to be making, like, what's the word? I seem to be getting my worth out of it, so I probably will be fine. Very well, so now I'm gonna go dig up some peat, because we do be needing it. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it to work. All right. There's just something very cozy about imagining just how warm this area feels, you know, as in comparison to, like, well, you know, you see how the area around looks. Honestly, this is why you need to have, like, winters actually on. Am I gonna... Do I have any more peat to dig up from here? Because I feel like I depleted this. Oh, I have not. This peat pit has a fair bit more to offer, apparently. Though it seems like it might not be actually that much. So yeah. I can't explain why, but I'm really getting like the same feel, the same kind of vibes that I've had the first time I've played through this game. By the way, I'm kind of leaned backwards right now, not as up to the mic as I normally am. Does it still come through? Because I do notice. Hold on, I can actually just. Seems like it's recording pretty well. It's still within the like yellow. What's the word? Portion of the bar. I don't know, man. I don't. You would expect that I would have learned stuff, but well, clearly that's not the case. Alrighty. Peat is really useful for cooking. Like, there's a lot of it. Also, pretty much nothing... There's nothing that doesn't cook at the temperature it burns to. So it's all good. I'm currently, like, the reason why I'm cutting it this way is so that I can actually have a clear delimitation of the, well, peat pit. So later on I can just mindlessly dig. Also, this is... There we go. See? Like, there's still a chance there's some dirt, some soil, sorry, that I can, like, maybe accidentally dig, but I mean, why does it matter? It's like one durability and one more block to the what's it called, to the roads, because at the end of the day I already have like that inventory slot filled, so why does it matter? One thing that I'm like that's currently like in the back of my mind. Do you guys remember there was this cartoon back when I was, I guess, in my youth, Batman the Brave and the Bold, and it wasn't really my introduction to Batman. That honor went to the Justice League, but I may have seen parts of the, like, animated series, but that was like when I was way too young to like remember about it. Nope. So what I'm thinking, right? Um, I think I still would really appreciate like Batman the Brave and the Bold, even as an adult, as like a take on the character, because like the whole point of that show was to be more golden age of comic books in vibe. I watched Young Justice, and I personally like. I can't compare them, and I don't think there's in my mind, right? They're not competing because to me, when it comes to superheroes, it's a matter of like the character, you know. So Young Justice focuses on a whole different set of characters than anything that I've watched, and that includes the Teen Titans. Like the Teen Titans, I've begun like the 2003 one. I have begun to kind of like have this sort of very liminal vibe about it, you know? Because, like, the city from, like, the snapshots that I have in my mind of the show, because I haven't watched it in a good while. Like, I think I've gone back to watch a couple of episodes that I remember being significantly interesting in my youth. But other than that, I just remember bits and pieces of it, and there seemed to be no like normal people. You know, it felt very isolated outside of like you know the Titans and their enemies and friends. Really, there's just no one for the most part. Sure, there are episodes where so it's like not fully like, for example, an Ed, Edd n Eddy, but it's very, I don't know. Anyways, so even that, like, I don't think in my mind again, I'm not really comparing the depiction with the one in Young Justice, even though there's some characters from there. There's hold on, is there no Cyborg? That's the DCAU, right? So Cyborg is Justice League. Um, and then who do we have that's reoccurring? Because Starfire wasn't really present in Young Justice. We have, yeah, we have Beast Boy. We have like a couple of the Robins. We have like Nightwing and Damian Wayne. Who else? Raven, maybe? I think Raven was part of the. What's it called? The. Oh shit! This thing is done. Oh fuck. Hold on. But other than that, really, there wasn't much of a. Hold on. Can I? No, I can't. Oh dear. Hold on. So I need to store it this way, and I need to pick this out and put it here. Because, oh shit, I'm getting hungry. Every time I have that one clip from that one, I'm not sure if it was like just a popular clip or if it was actually a playthrough, because I saw Nanners reacting to it, the fucking Flash game where you have to like cook stuff, and there's like this character comes in and goes like, "I'm so hungry. I want peas." And then you like pour a whole serving of peas and like just scarfs it down wholly. Okay, let's see. Do I have any empty? Oh, no, but I can empty it. Let's see. Can I put it back? Yep. Okay, there we go. I should have another. I have no idea where the fuck the other bucket left. Do you work? Yes, thank you. That's 25. I had a bucket. Like, I am certain that I made 2 buckets, and now I feel like my own fucking game is gaslighting me. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Were they... Did I put them here for some reason? No? Did I leave it in one of these trenches? No. Wherever could I... Hold on. Wait, it's not here either. Oh, there it is. And we got the cranberry syrup that I forgot to actually extract. There we go, and there we go. Now what the fuck... Oh wait, I can just put it in the barrel because these barrels are empty. And that would have been way smarter. But I think I've already established more than well enough that smartness is not one of my stronger suits. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to get us pre-gelatin. I'm a bit miffed that I can't carry, like, barrels. You know, just kind of pick them up in 2 hands and move them. In-game. Wait, is this strong tannin? Yep. It's probably not gonna find... I'm probably not gonna free that thing until a good while. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I didn't see it. Hi, welcome. So, the mods that are listed in the description are... Okay, so, first to clarify, this is not a Minecraft mod, it started as a Minecraft mod, but then it was developed into its own full thing. It's a game called Vintage Story. The mods that you can find in the description are a list of the things that I have, because like not everything that I am currently running is vanilla. For example, I have some additional weapons. This whole targeting system is not vanilla. Like seeing mountain ranges in the distance and such is also a mod, which honestly it's the one thing that I like strongly recommend. There's, like I said, there's a fair few things that are modded. The trees with hollows are also mods, so these things, and by the way, these things, don't be dumb like me. Don't break them. They refill with goodies that you have, like that are more exotic to the area, because there are like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess temperature-based biomes. So essentially, the more you go up north, the colder it gets. The more you go down south, the warmer it gets until you pass the equator. But and you know, some stuff only grows in like one place. I'm using up all the andesite, which I did not expect, to be honest. There we go. Now I'm thinking... I'm considering actually leveling this thing down a fair bit more. Because I'm, you know, since I'm lacking stones, but I'll probably get them, like, way back as I, it is, or rather, what I really love about this game and how I recommend it to people is that if you want to relive the same feeling you had the first time you were playing Minecraft, this is the game to do it. Alright, our iron is done. I once thought that I had to actually like... ow. It is too hot. I once thought I actually had to use a pickaxe to break these, but no, you can just break them with your own hands. Because this game is really focused on like primitive technology and like progressing through them. It's really organically made, and what a lot of people, and honestly myself included, enjoy is the fact that it feels very kinetic, how you like pretty much do anything. I'm going to showcase it now because I need to process this iron bloom, since I'm, you know, it's when you like, unlike copper, tin, and silver, gold, you know, most every other material, iron's like melting point is way too hot to be able to smelt it. So you instead need to use a what's it called? Oh shit! Let me just take these and put them here, because I do want this thing to work while I'm going off about whatever I was going on about. But yeah. So sadly, like I said, iron can't be smelted, which means that it can't be cast. So the only way to make it is to make bloomeries, like you've seen, and let them just heat it up. And now that it's done, I have to actually like work the iron bloom into an iron ingot, which I can then like use to make, well, other things. Probably a hammer for starters, just so that I can like be sure I'm not losing. I won't need to go and make a third hammer, you know. So yeah. It has a lot of systems. Actually, part of the reason why I started this playthrough, or rather what I hope people take away from me playing this game, is a sort of like informal tutorial. Because the game is like, it has an onboarding process, but that's about it. Like, a lot of the stuff that I already know or have figured out during this playthrough, even though I have hundreds of hours, I've still had to like figure out things in this playthrough. What was the word I'm looking for? I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, I really hope that yes, I would say that I'm technology-wise, because there's also other stuff which, by the look of things, we might be getting into before winter. I have not even started on, but technologically, yes, I am pretty well established. I have reached the Iron Age, which is pretty much the, what the damage me. Anyways, so I'm like just entering the Iron Age, which is like I was saying, pretty much the second to last age. The only thing that I like would have left to do when it comes to basically just tools is to gain access to steel. Or rather, honestly, that's the like Minecraft brain thing, because there's still other things that I can do. Like, for example, I haven't made a greenhouse, and it's winter already, so that sucks. I could make it during winter. That is an option, but you know, one step at a time. My pantry is not as stocked as it should be. I have begun animal husbandry, but I have not yet gotten milk, which, you know, is pretty useful, because a varied diet is important, and it like increases your maximum health when you have, so for every bar that you have maxed out. I'm leaving these way too long. What else? I don't have a pulverizer. I don't have an automatic whatchamacallit, mixing bowl. Oh fuck. I don't So I have the quern. I don't have a health hammer, which is going to be really useful and what I'm currently working on. So there's a lot of stuff that I still have left to do, and there's the big one, and which is making steel, which is a very involved process that takes in-game weeks to do. Mostly unattended, but still kind of, you know, a big undertaking. So yeah, and I will have to make steel at some point, just for posterity, basically. But as it is, I've spent, like, you know, as you can see, I've just entered the Iron Age. And it was partly because I was not in a rush, but also partly because I really got screwed. It's already night! Wow. God damn it. You know what? No, you're going to stay here. I am going to be making a hammer. Oh, right. I forgot how to play the... I had figured out this thing, like how to move it. Oh, wait. There we go. So, yeah. There, and like I've said, there's also basically story content, because this game has, like, actual lore. Like, written stuff, there's history. Because from our character's point of view, just like before now, there was 1300s, I guess, pseudo-Europe. Alright, let's just stick it on. And now, boom, you know, they're literally in the middle of nowhere. Well, not really, actually. But it's a bit more complicated than this. Like I've said, there is like alternate history at play. There's this thing called the lens that this guy called Jonas Falks built. There's a lot of story, and this very moment is not really the best for me to get into it, because my own understanding of it is not optimal. Alright, that's 6 liters. Hello, and welcome. Make yourself comfortable, we have just entered the Iron Age. Oh shit. Now, okay, I forgot what I need for gelatin. Oh, just water and... Oh, shit, I forgot. This is a rough ratio. Like, this will take me 62 bones to use all up, and I don't think I have any more than those 8, actually. Well, I've never been a fan of hunting in this game. I just kind of get aggressed by animals and then, you know, counter-aggress them. But on the flip side, normally you do end up with quite a fair bit of, what's it called? Bones. I'm gonna pour this into here. Yep, I need water. Do I need to be precise? Yeah, I need to be precise. Oh, man. I may have overestimated my production. Oh, wait, I'm fucking stupid. There we go. Alright. And time to pop these back in. Okay. Where is my bronze pickaxe? But yeah. What else was I saying? Right. So there's like an aspect of, slightly alternate history, but things like really do go south and a lot of stuff changes, and our character is essentially like time displaced, for lack of a better word. And all that is not just like backdrop fluff, but actually something that affects both gameplay. That nice gear in the center is our temporal stability. People call it sanity, which isn't really accurate, because losing your sanity doesn't do damage. But more accurately, it represents how like anchored to this current time you are, which for our characters, if it drops low enough, you get, it's explained in the handbook, you basically get pulled into something that's called the Rust World. And that means that you start to take damage, and also that like enemies start like really spawning around you. It's really not good to lose temporal stability. Also, you can do something that involves a knife in your offhand and one of these things. It says like with some pain involved, and I never quite figure what it does, though I don't really use it all that often because I don't usually like if I'm low on temporal stability, I just head to a more temporally stable place. But yeah. And then there's temporal storms, which is basically reality going like, okay, so I need to go take a lunch break, please don't freak out. And then the world just fucking freaks out. Because you have like, enemies like really start spawning, there's like a thing moving around in the distance. It's really screwy, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave the rest of these, because I really want to make a hell hammer first. And there's also the factor that, like, because you meet traders as you go around, you can sell them stuff. And the thing is, right, traders look normal. It's called Vintage Story. It's the like rudest way to put it is to call it Minecraft for grown-ups. It started as a mod for Minecraft, which is why it looks so similar to it. But it, then like because of how mod development on Minecraft is, the team went and just made their own game with blackjack and hookers. Though, for what it's worth, one really cool thing they did, and actually this is why this, like, because this playthrough, even though I personally consider it Vanilla Plus, it is rather heavily modded. You can see there's a pretty long list in the comment section. Sorry, in the description. What the fuck am I talking about? And it's still running reasonably well. I have no idea why it sometimes kind of like dips. Oh wait, it's done. The gelatin is done. Gelatin lasts a long time. For some reason, it gives fruit saturation, and it also gives a fair bit of healing, which makes bones really good. But where was I? Right. So that the way they developed it. Oh, that sounds cool. Basically, the way this game was developed, what I was gonna say, is that the base game of like survival Vintage Story is developed on top of the whatchamacallit, on top of the game's engine. which basically makes the base game a mod for its for itself. Alright, now I need to make stuff, but I forgot what stuff I was going to make. Alright, the Health Hammerhead. This is... What the f... Is this thing not too... I am very confused. But yeah, I'm gonna... After this, I definitely need a pickaxe. So that's non-negotiable. But what the fuck else was I... Alrighty. Oh, that's taking the mic. It's gonna be good enough. While that is heating up, time to make a pickaxe head. Give me a second. Alright, usually I stream for like 2 hours or so. Yesterday I got really fixated on like getting iron, so I streamed for like 3 hours and a half. Normally I actually have kind of settled in my mind, I don't think I've announced it anywhere, I probably should, on a Tuesday and Thursday I'll be streaming, and my time is GMT +2, so I'm streaming. I'm starting anywhere from like 4 to 6 my time, because I can't really be sure how my schedule goes for the day. All right. You know what? I've never made a what's it called? A mace head. So let's make one of those, because I think it might be fun. I'm also curious if it's more effective, because sabers, which is what I currently use for my weapon, like, for no reason, they take 1 bit of iron more than you have in an ingot. So you need to use 2 ingots, which I am not a fan of, because it is wasteful. But yeah. I'm sorry, I waited for iron to get iron so much that I'm now kind of like having a moment of like, okay, now what? Because I have to make the beehive kiln. I have to make, but no, I'm gonna focus on making the health hammer first, because that, like, the health hammer is a way to automate the processing of iron bloom, which, as you can see, is pretty important, since processing iron bloom is just a pain. Alright. Why can I not do that? There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, now that I have the health hammer head, after I do this, where do I put it? That is a problem. I need to make a large gear, so I need a lot of fat. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go hunting. What else? Is this hot enough to work? Nope. I'm gonna be going to hunt more. All right. Oh, what a coincidence! I just happen to have. Yeah. Oh wait, I just realized, with Martin subscribing, that takes us to 40 subscribers, which, that's nice. Thank you all. Alright, so I will need to make a health hammer, because otherwise it's gonna take ages. But I'm kind of struggling to focus. Because my instinct is to, like, go out and dig some more. Oh, right, I forgot. I need to make an actual shaft. I think... What does it need? A short shaft, a medium shaft, short handle. Oh, I'm sorry, handle. There we go. And close enough. Ah, thank you. I have been told that, which I'm happy to hear. I'm definitely happy to hear, but I am a bit surprised by, because like I don't it's just kind of it. I am in general not a very calm person. And yeah, but I have been told that before, that my voice when streaming is kind of calming, which I am happy to hear. All right, we have too much peat. Okay, so I have the health hammer now. I need to make a toggle and something else I don't remember, but it is going to take a hot minute, which leaves me with a bit of a problem, because that, yeah, I'm going hunting. I normally don't want to like hunt boars and such, because, you know, I could always bring them home and tame them, but the thing is, boars specifically in South, ow. God damn it. Hold on. I'm gonna put this here. 23 years. Let's go. So, as I was saying, boars and sows tend to be more, brain, work with me. Sorry, they're good for, like, meat and fat. But I don't know how fast they breed. You know what? I've seen some goats off in the way. I'm gonna leave the Hellhammer as well. By the way, check this out. In the trailer for this game, you might see someone wielding something that looks like a great hammer. It's just a health hammer. It's not a weapon. And I was a bit disappointed when I learned that. I also really am going to need to... I'm just gonna leave the gelatin at home. But I also don't need the tuning spear now. This thing is cool. There's like small enemies that are like, they have basically light bulbs for butts. And They're called locusts. And oh, let's make some pies. New folks, have you ever wanted to see pie making? Let's say some rye. I'm gonna make like a 4. By the way, it's really one thing that I'm really enjoying with this playthrough is, okay, I need to break this because as it is currently, I just can't use a quern because of it. Wait, I just realized I have... Ooh. Yeah, for real. Funnily enough, in real life, I do cook, but baking is one of my weaker suits. But in this game, I do manage to burn a lot of things, so actually it does fit real life all too well. Wait, am I forgetting? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so finally I have all the components that I need to have a basic milling function. So let me just slap these in. Holy shit, the wind is poor tonight. I'm curious if I can like use a toggle or something. But as it is, I'm just going to grab 4 because that's all I need. And just leave the rest to get milled while we work. Should I also get to do a fucking like cooking channel impression? Let me think, because I've not there isn't one that I would say I'm, you know, good at making an impression of. This thing is gonna stack really high, but I promise you that's for a reason, because these are not gonna be enough. I think. I'm not actually fully sure. It might be enough. Hold on. I need a bucket. I left both buckets outside, didn't I? But yeah. So, step 1. You need to find grain. Or, you know, grow it yourself. Step 2, it has to be milled. These 2 we've already done. You need a quern for that. Step 3, mix it with some water and you get dough. There's other ways to get better dough, but that is part of a mod. Step 4, plop it onto a table. You'll see that it forms the pie crust. Step 5, use fillings. You need, I think, 8 of anything to do fillings. We're just going to be using the dried fruits that we have in the pantry. Step 4, optionally, you can cover it, and you can also like give it a lattice pattern if you want to. Let's go with this. All right, now we need to heat up the oven at right about 200 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna plop in some firewood and fire it up. And now we just have to wait for it to heat it up. In the meantime, let's go and check on the milling process, see if we can get some more dough. That's nice. There we go. We are going to make another one. Now, again, as like vanilla game doesn't let you to mix, doesn't allow you to mix different forms of, there's a word and it's not coming to mind. Different forms of nutrients, there we go. But that is why I have the mods installed that like improve cooking. So now we're just going to be putting in some more red currant and cranberries. See, now it's a fruit pie. I am standing on my pie. We are going to ignore that. This one won't get a lattice. And now it's popped into the oven. As you can see, it's going to start heating up. And once it reaches like 160, 170, I think is the point where it starts to cook. And while cooking, you can even, at least once it's past the once it's into the part baked stage, you can actually see it rising. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you how I cook because I just kind of like do shit, and then I basically wake up in the middle of the kitchen and I have food. You know what? Let's make a savory pie. Let's make a cabbage pie. Because we have a ton of cabbage, and cabbage is very nutritious. So we're going to put 8 cabbage heads into a pie, cover it up, give it a lattice pattern, and... Oh, it's part baked. Let's see. Oh, wait, it's just cooked. Damn it. I'm gonna move them into the basement so they last for longer. Alright, last pie. I'm still gonna make it a fruit pie, but I will make it a... Oh, I just realized. Wait. Do I have any more pumpkins? Did this thing grow? Because I think this is the pumpkin that I put that wasn't, like, fully grown. It looks like it. Are you spoiled? No. Alright. Time to just break all these down. I'm very salty that I can get seeds from the... whatchamacallem? The growing pumpkins. Like, there's literally nothing that you can do with them other than, like, wait for it to spoil, which sucks. I mean, I'm gonna put it here. Since we already have... Hold on, let me see how many pumpkin seeds... Oh, yeah, there's more than enough. We have 2 pumpkins in reserve, so let's just break them down into slices and make them into pies. However, I realize I may have already burned the food. Oh, nope, it's done. That's good. Let's go take the rest of the flour. By the way, it didn't use, like, your... what are they called? Crops didn't use to, like, get actively frosted over. Oh, mature onions, let's go. The onion milfs. MILF, of course, standing for... Maroots I'd like to forage. Yeah. Alright. Let's cut them. The reason I use the, like, basically stone knife instead of more normal one is because it doesn't work, or rather, instead of the iron one that I currently have, is that it doesn't work any faster. There's, like, no tangible benefit to it, but it does use up durability. So I just kind of, like, cheap out on it. Anyways, so... Oh, the cabbage pie is done. Cool. Let's make pumpkin pie, appropriate for the circumstances? For the month. Because we are... Oh, we've just left October. Let's go. Leftover pumpkin pie. Perfect. I'm just gonna leave the bowl here. There's like 1 board left. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay. Let's just wait for this thing to cook down, and then I'm gonna go hunting. I don't need the prospecting pick. And I don't really... Wait, I have 2 of these. Fuck. Oh, cool. It's bar baked. Let's see. See? It kind of like slowly rises until it reaches, you know, the... Until it's done. Now, am I gonna take it with me? I'll leave this kind of lying around. Do I need anything else? I have a maze just in case. I have a lot of stuff. Maybe too much. Oh, the bucket. This one I'm gonna move back to the fruit press. You can make wine in this game. Actually, one funny thing, one of the mods that I really like is called, it's XSkills. And XSkills has this feature where it, like, you can choose to basically respec. But to do that, you need things called unlearn points. And to get unlearn points, you have, like, you drink alcohol, right? Which can be anything from, like, you know, simple rye ale to literal, like, distilled ethanol. Because of one of the mods, I literally have a mechanic where I can, like, drink so much I forget how to do things. Which, to be fair, it is very realistic. You will survive. I've seen some Highland goats up in, like, northwards when I was going for iron. So I'm gonna go there. Holy shit, that cabbage bite! Okay, that was most of it, though. I could pick these up and, well, but no, I'm gonna be focusing on, like, the actual thing that I'm going for. And also take this chance to scavenge. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I have the shovel. That's good. Oh, right. Here's a trader. What is it? Artisan trader. These might have something useful. I'm not entirely sure what. What the? What the fuck was that sound? Did y'all catch that? Ooh, tapestries. I like tapestries. Top right, top left. Yeah, let's get these. And these. They're not even that expensive. That's neat. Was it? Oh. I did not want to do that with the shovel, but so it happens. Anyway. Wow, there's a fair... I have no idea. Like, if you're talking about the, like, sound that they're making... Oh, right, there's meteoric iron in here. I should pick that up. Then no, the game kind of does this thing. I think it's just an artistic choice, though I find it personally charming. Where, like, humans and the Seraphim, which is what our characters are, don't actually have, like, normal voices. They do this, like, they basically sound like pitched up and down instruments, which you can choose on character creation. The other, like, what the? Why does he look like his back legs are broken? Am I high? Like, y'all are seeing it, right? Well, no matter. He's led me to my victim. You may you can run, but you can't run. You know what? Fine. You want to do this the hard way? Let's do this the hard way. Did I really just... fucking... Predator moment? Yeah, for real. He did break his bone. Saddest thing is that raccoons actually can have a small chance to drop fat, which is what we are looking for. But even sadder is, what the fuck did this? I got outsmarted by a fucking digital cow. Well, it's not a cow, I know it's a goat, but still. How the fuck does... Oh, there she is. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I do need cogwheels. I should probably... Bro, she tried to fucking teabag or some shit. Why is she taking so little damage? Oh, right! I'm using blunt weaponry and it has 6 resistance against blunt. I think the animal actually ended up being, like, smarter than me. Because, like, what the fuck? You know, oh, I'm kind of dealing not very much damage here. What the fuck is going on? And then I just, like, oh, right, durabilities. By the way, again, this is not something you need to worry about in the base game, as the base game doesn't, not have like this complex of a combat system. It's because I enjoy like the layered armor mechanic that I do this. Oh, that's nice. Some brown coal. Brown coal is going to be the one that I use to make coke once, well, when we get there. Okay, I need... Oh, that's some bearded tooth. That's good eaten, but not what we are looking for. Wolves are also a good choice to go looking for lard, because for one, they actually fight you instead of running away. But for another, there's actually, like, they often come in at least like pairs or threes instead of just you know, one or two. But I thought I heard movement other than mine, but no, it was just mine. Yeah, I think it was there that I've seen the other two sorry, the other herd of goats. It was also a different species of goat, so it kind of works because it also allows me to get started on goat horn collection. I think I actually fell down that hole one time. Oh, I see movement, and it's a boar. Ah, greed or not, greed or not. No greed. See, now, a fun thing this game does is if the animal is male, it will actually be more likely to fight back instead of trying to run away. I'm just now realizing that, again, it might be something else, but there's a fair chance that one mod that I have is actually increasing the yield that I get from animals. Aside from, because, like, I do think I have a skill from XSkills that does that. The rabbit is safe, since it doesn't give much of anything. Oh wait, was that a fox? Not a rabbit. Still. I actually got killed by a fox one time. In game, obviously. In real life... Actually, no, this is a fun story. So I live pretty close to the woods, right? When I go to walk my old girl, I do it in the woods, even like during nighttime. And one time, it was dark outside, and I see like something coming up the road and in towards the woods. And it's like small and moves like a bit weird, but you know, I'm thinking like, oh, it's probably a cat, right? And I don't really think much of it. But like as it passes me, there's this kind of pile of shrubbery, I guess the best way to describe it. And it goes and like stops there, and it kind of like starts staring, I guess, looking this way. And I'm thinking, okay, this animal's shaped like a fair bit weird. It's a weird cat, right? Why is it running into the forest? Because again, forest is where dogs are, and famously not the best experience for cats. So I like take out my phone, I turn on my flashlight, and I realize that what I thought it was a cat was actually like a fox kit. And I just like, there was this moment where I was just like, no, this ain't real. Because for the most part... Oh, wolf. For the most part, animals in this area, like, okay, yeah, there's deers and does, and there's what else? What's it called? Oh my god. There's like the occasional boar. See what I tell you? At least pairs. Why the fuck are you running away? What the fuck are you? Yeah, these hoes ain't loyal, man. Like you just you get killed, you know, attacked by some random bipedal ape. Did I hit her? Did it die? I feel like I missed every single swing, so I don't fucking know where it got off, like, just dying. But anyway, so outside of those, you know, you don't really get many, I guess, ground animals. There's, you know, there's birds, there's squirrels, actually a fair bit of squirrel, though they mostly keep to the forest. But, other than that, you don't get like anything quote unquote interesting, you know? I'm a bit lost. Um, but yeah, there it was. It's a fucking fox. And weirder still was the fact that it was, you know, coming from outside rather than. Oh, that's a very interesting formation. Rather than just being, you know, in the forest already. Well, hello there, Mr. Boar. You are very far from my home, therefore you are not viable for taming, therefore your life only serves to prolong mine. I'm gonna start making smokers. I'm gonna need to smoke these meats so that they don't go bad. Now, am I going to make them in the basement? Is the question. It would be funny, I think, but no, I'm gonna stick to... Oh god! Oh god, I am being given to sleep again. Why, hello there. Why is the stab not stabbing? I don't think this was the one that I started attacking, but yeah. You know, one thing that I find interesting is that I think the animals in this game, even aside predators, because predators, like, it's base, I've confirmed time and time again, they do respawn. But even like prey animals seem to really respawn with not frequency. Sorry, I am lacking like bees. Even though they've likely gone to sleep now, if I do hear something that sounds like faintly like buzzing, um, it would be prudent to like stop and search. This is just trees rustling, but yeah. Oh, resin. That's useful. I forgot where I was going with whatever I was saying. It's gonna be fun because once I'm done with the whatchamacallit, the health hammer, I'm gonna start working on making mortar because mortar is needed to make you know, bricks and stuff. And my primary objective to get to an actual home, because you know, currently it's just kind of like a survival shack. It's, you know, nice enough. I like it. I'll still use it. For what purpose remains to be seen, but I do want to make a proper house, which I've already decided that I'll be using like ebony planks for the flooring, and I'll be using white bricks for the walls. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, stop running! Oh, hello there! Oh, you're running away again. How brave. Jesus, the fucking... the jukes! These animals are fucking smart, man. Alrighty. We are loaded up. I really hope that I'm not gonna come to regret that decision to not tame boars. Because I probably... Did I see something? No, it was just leaves. Because I'm thinking, right, fat is not gonna be in short supply. Like, because of the darkness, I just see big-ish shapes, and I'm not sure if, like, they're just blocks or if it's, like, an animal. Because bears are also a good source of fat. By the way, check this out. As I mentioned, skipping stones. Whoopa! You can skip stones. I should be picking up some more flint. It would be useful to make more fire clay, but I still will need to... Something right here. Hold on. And I'm just gonna pop these back up. I want to make double sure, because this area looks very, like... It does look like a meteorite landing site. Because there is meteoric iron in this game. As you can see, one of my endgame objectives is going to be to make a meteorite armor. Though I'm still not sure what it will be. I'm curious. Let me just take a look. Oh, this goes down, like way down. A lot of caves in this game have a habit of going like way down. But also a piece of advice, while not fully safe here either, this game strangely seems to be a lot more lenient on... Oh, let's go. There's some copper nearby. Should I dig it out? Nah. Actually, you know what? There's probably not gonna be a more convenient moment to do it. There we go. Also, let's break in this new pickaxe. Oh wait, let me just... Strangely enough... Oh no! Cabbage pies, man! I guess those roadside... not roadside, but close enough. Those pie sellers do know something. Because actually it is not fully, but it is traditional enough to like... Sorry. It is traditional enough cabbage pie in here. It's like it's something called the palanet. Oh god, I need to dig myself out. I'm gonna cover this up so I don't fall. Because if I know myself as well as I think I do, I will do that. That was pretty small for a vein, though. Oh well. Don't look a gift rock in the stones. Can I get a rock and stone? Actually, I love DRG like as a presence in the gaming sphere. Because I don't think I have ever heard something negative regarding DRG or its developers or its fan base. Like, the worst that you can say is that they're a bit of a JoJo's fan base. I'm saying they rather than we because I like DRG a lot and I do play it from time to time, but I'm not like, hard. It's been like in the last, I don't know, 10 or 15 hours of gameplay that I've unlocked the like dives to get overclock mods. But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anything negative about DRG or its fans, and that's just awesome. You only just get them yelling rock and stone when they just find each other. It's basically is that a fucking JoJo's reference of gaming? Okay. Let's see, what are we dealing with? So now that we have some fat, how much do we have of it? That's actually not that much as, like, considering what we need. Okay, we're gonna need a toggle. And okay, that's the only thing we're gonna need for the health hammer. We will need more axles. I can, like, make it look ugly, and it would kind of work. Like, just kind of attach it higher up above, but there is a more important... Wait, actually. Hold on. So we need a wooden axle for a large wooden gear. And for this we need... Okay, this is better news than I thought. We have a bit more fat than I expected. Because this means I'll need to go pick up resin. Like, for example, I think here? Oh wait, no, this is a reed. But yeah, I can, like, with... You know what? Let's take a trip to here. Let me just... Can I mark one of these? Let's just get 3... Okay, good. So we're gonna go there, pick up resin, also check the size of trees as we go there. Because resin is one of those things that is like, you don't really need it past the like beginning parts in automation, in mechanical power. So that's not too bad. Fat on the other side, on the other hand, is used both in food preservation if you don't have what's it called, access to and excess wax, because like the process, I've actually looked it up, or at least one process to store food for a fairly long time is you basically melt the fat or the wax, and because it is like lighter than the broth itself, you just let it set on top. So it creates a reasonably airtight space, and since fat doesn't go hard as easily... Oh, pineapple. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Funnily enough, I've actually never watched that show. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna eat a chanterelle. I don't know why it's taking up my inventory. I love the fact that primitive survival is partially eaten by another. Well, one man's trash, right? Please have some fat. Well, I mean, it's something. And the bones. Actually, back to like cooking, since bones. One thing that I'm actually gonna throw away the spelt seeds. I have more than enough. The pie does not seem to be helping me float. There we go. So one thing that I have not yet done as a home cook is breaking down a whole chicken. And I do kind of want to do it, but on that same token, I also kind of don't see a reason to. Speaking of chickens, they're hearing me. They're afraid, and they are right to be. But as I was saying, so I've not done like breaking down a whole chicken, and I want to do it as like an exercise more than anything, because what I realized is that strangely enough, here chickens tend to be actually like whole chickens tend to be actually right about on par, on like the price per kilo with literally like deboned, skinless chicken thighs, which normally you'd expect to be a fair bit, more expensive. Which isn't to knock, honestly, anything, but it is like when it comes to just eating, it is significantly more convenient to just get the parts that I specifically need. Wait, what's this? Brown coal bits. Okay. So I've never really been like, what's the word? I'm looking for the word, but the word is eluding me. I also realized that I haven't checked in the pineapple back home for like ages. It's definitely withered now. So if it hasn't grown, there is no pineapple. Right, so back to chicken. Which in turn, because like for me, when it comes to making food for myself at home, I'm mostly focused on like what's convenient. So because I just kind of like my daily like lunch is 9 times out of 10 marinated chicken meat, whichever I'm feeling at the time, and then I pan fry that, and I have some form of carbs and some form of like acidity, usually like salads, and that's kind of that. I don't really meal prep, which, I mean, ow. Oh, more convenient. Because that takes a bit more storage in the fridge than I have access to. So also I'm... Oh, I hear you. Where is it? There. Oh, sorry. You are close enough to home that you may be one day tamed. I will not be hurting you. I actually realized, because I interrupted myself on the whole, like, animal spawning thing. So in this game, prey animals respawn to a pretty slow degree, or at least it feels like. But, and I find it weird, because, in comparison, Minecraft, which is otherwise, like, a lot more, well, player-friendly, to put it as close to accurate as possible, does not do that, as far as I know. Like, if, alright, I think I've... No, I don't need to delete this reading. I've run past that, Wow, this guy's persistent. Hey, go away. There we go. I love the fact that animals actually have self-defense instincts, self-preservation. So yeah, I do find it weird because, it's just kind of a dichotomy. Though, to be fair, in Minecraft you don't have wild animals that, like will actually kill other wild animals. So you don't have, you have predators, but they don't, like, attack. Actually, I think wolves might attack sheep. Is that a thing? I don't remember. It's been a while. But other than that, you just really kind of have, I guess, my own brain is ceasing function. I apologize. You just kind of have, animals just kind of vibing around. So unless it's the player intentionally or accidentally killing them, you're just going to get, the animals are going to be right where you left them. And that also serves, because Minecraft does, to a certain degree, want to be a educational game about taking care of the planet and animals and junk. God, can you imagine? Okay, so this thing is way closer. No, but like, it's cool that it aims to do that, and it is cool when you get small details like, hey, did you know that animals do this in real life? I'm not sure Vintage Story does anything of the sort. I think there's like 2 animal AIs. There's, well, 3. Hold on. So there's like 2 animal AIs. You have like aggressive animals and you have passive animals, and then you have like the male passive animal is less inclined to turn and flee than the female when it gets hit, though it does also occasionally flee. I hear you. Come on. Come on then. Oh god, I forgot to set myself to do not disturb on Discord. I apologize. That was mine, not yours. Where the fuck did you... Were you growling at me? I'm leaving. This place is... What the fuck? Something seemed to stop me in my tracks. Anyway, this place is batty. I'm going home. I'm taking my toys and I'm going... Oh, I've made that bridge for nothing. How am I doing with body heat? Because you can get too cold. Wow, these nights are dark. Very well. We are back home. I think I'm just gonna leave this here. Hopefully I won't forget about it again. Okay. Right, let's check on that pineapple. Let's see if I can even find it anymore. Dead pineapple plant. Oh my god, the shock, the horror. At least I recovered the seeds. It will need a greenhouse though, because these things take ages to grow. Holy shit. Alright. I need to see how you craft a smoker. I'm gonna make 3 smokers. I think that's gonna be good enough. Do I have andesite left over? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Where's my... There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be making a bit more than 3. Where did I put... You know what? You go in there. Oh, that's where they were. Oh, well. Wait, actually, that is going to be 3. What the fuck did I... How did my math go so wrong? Alright, let me just, Actually, I'm not gonna shave a fucking birch. These things grow like weeds. There we go. I'm fixing to need... How many? Wait. Get back there. There we go. How many I use do I need? Okay, I need 8 per... Okay, so you're still gonna survive. 8 times 3, that's 24. Oh, just 2. The rest is gonna be firewood. Alright. You know what? I think they'd best go like here behind the house. Alright. And now I need to truss them. For which I forgot what I need. I can use cordage. That much I know. Or flax twine. I do have a bit of flax, but I'm not wasting it on that. Plus, I think there's cattails right here. So I need... How much cordage? So I need per 4. That's... so that's 4 cordage. Sorry. 9 cordage, and I'm gonna use this one, and that's gonna be 10. Yeah. Looks about right. Which means I need 20 bits of cattail. If not more. Might be more. Okay, I just realized I might have a fuck ton of cattail at home. Well, I did say might. Oh, right, I used it to make poultices. Oh, wow. Was she hungry? Can I... Hold on. Let me go grab some more grain. I'm really... In general... I lose a lot of time because I kind of feel bad, you know, leaving the goats here in the cold, even though I know they don't freeze. That's not a mechanic. But, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, I should be giving them good conditions, right? Even aside, you know, not letting polar bears eat them. And yes, that has been a threat. And I don't understand how. I still don't understand. Because if, I think I've mentioned it before, if it wasn't like live on stream, I would have genuinely convinced myself it was just, oh, it was just like a normal bear, I mixed it up. Okay, 1. Fuck. Need 13 more. I'm gonna have to really... See, there's this saying we have, which goes along the lines of, if you try to be lazy, you'll end up working even more. And honestly, depends. But in this circumstance, yeah. 22, 23, 24. I'm so glad that it's at least a calm night. Alright, 3 more. 25, 26, and 27. There we go. Alright. And time to store these up in the smokers and light the smoke. And oh my god, there's a lot of you in here. Hello to the whole load of new people who are joining. That's a 1. Please don't tell me. Oh, there we go. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna bring in some firewood. There we go. It'll be cool if I make this place like a nice little overhang and a small firewood storage area. Where's the... I'm also gonna have to place a torch in the back, aren't I? What the f... Well, that ain't normal. Ah, there we go. Get... Alright. Seraphim. Wait. God damn it, I bought the same thing twice. No. Oh well. You know what? This is gonna work fine. What else? I have a lot of meat. What to do with it? Well, there we go. We are going to soften it. And this one's just getting thrown away. Because for some reason, seemingly adding stone to meat seems to make it a lot tastier and more filling. But hey, I'm not one to judge. I'm just gonna use some mushroom, a chanterelle. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna use this because it's clogging up inventory for no reason. Make 2 portions, all that good stuff. Oh wait, I need the pot. I just realized I have way too much dryad saddle. Okay, there we go. In the meantime, do I have more soil? No. I'm just gonna go dig some stuff. Oh, by the way, you can get snowballs. And you can throw them. They don't deal damage, but you can put stones in them, for some reason. And suddenly they can deal damage. And I do not condone it. It is a very mean thing to do. Where the fuck do I even want to put these? Oh, right, I'm just gonna use a couple of them. On this thing. And then just make the rest. There we go. Now this is a fucking vibe. And I'm trying to remember if there's ever a... Ow. Cold. If there's ever a point where you can, like, have... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, wow, I need a lot of fruit. Okay. Well, I'm fucking dumb. Okay, good. What else? Just drop these here. Hello, goats. Are you dealing with a cold well? Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I very much plan to make the beehive kiln like right next to them. Well, not right next to them, but close enough that it should provide some degree of warmth. Alright, so time to get another tree actually. Okay, so now I need to make actually a fair few things. So first off, I need 4 large gear sections. Actually, I need 8 of them, but one thing at a time. Oh god, speaking of needing 8. Please tell me that I have 3 more resin. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay, I need stick. Where are my Are these all the sticks that I have? That bodes poorly. Right, what else could I need? Oh, hammer and chisel, obviously. Hammer, chisel, saw. 8. And stick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I am going to need come on, what's it called? Alright, I'm gonna need a axle. Chisel and hammer, and there we go. And next, to make these into this, I need... Okay, so... Wait, what the fuck was that? Oh, that's a bit mean. Alright. Now, we have stuff. These things are too large to be able to sustain their own weight and carry the energy upright. So I am going to plant them here. Sorry, so they can only be placed down. Oh, right. I forgot I gotta be moving this out of the way. Actually, hold on, let me see. Nope, no way to do it other than, like, cutting it down now. I need 20 of these. Please don't tell me I've accidentally... Well, I have a bit of wiggle room, actually. Did I see some drop here? Don't think so? Oof. Because the only way that I could figure out to not need to literally rebuild this whole thing or like think of something else. Oh, there we go. Is to place. Okay, there we go. We've got the fuck? Why is it breaking down? What's not convenient? I think I'm gonna have to put it on the side. That works? Yeah. Oh, Ah. Okay, this section of the song really does feel very wintry. Alright, this should be good enough, right? God damn it. And voila. Now, I have enough to put... Okay, let's see. I think I have everything for another angled gear. Let's see, so I need sticks. Do I have sticks? Yes, I do. 2 sticks. Oh, I don't have the resin. Never mind. But what I do have is enough for a windmill rope. Just give me a reason. Oh wait, no, just give me a resin. Yeah, it doesn't work as well as I'd hoped. Okay, let's see. Where else did I find resin? Because I think there was another place where there are like a handful of resin trees like lined up. Maybe here? Nope. Oh, come on. This is me trying to find resin. This is the one that we found recently. I'm trying to remember because it was somewhere like near a water side. Oh man. Well, regardless, I'm just gonna... Luckily, it's not lethal to fall off of this windmill for some reason. I'm just gonna put it here. Holy shit, it's barely even noon and it's already getting dark. Alright. Well, fellas, it looks like your boy is gonna have to... I could take this. That is an option. But I'm not gonna. Oh shit, this is gonna be very useful. Why the hell not? Oh, right. Some raw hide. You know, I can't help but be a bit salty, at least, over the fact that it's only after I run out of food, of whatchamacallit, grass, well, for the most part, that these fucking animals decide to, you know, actually give birth. Like, I do feel a bit miffed about it. The fuck? Oh my god. The things I do for the animals, man. God, imagine actually caring for animals that you intend to, you know, exploit. God. Humanity could never. I am being very facetious here, making fun of myself. I want to make that very clear. Nothing more. Okay. Now with that out of the way, actually I do have like a fair bit of vegetables, so it's not like completely impossible to care for them. It's just me being a little bitch. Okay, so does this thing melt? Yep. It is really snowing, huh? Stunted due to cold. I'm gonna pretend that I'm surprised. Actually, I think this is gonna be the last harvest. I'm not gonna plant anything more. Because these ain't going to be growing. Honestly, I'm gonna be surprised if this harvest completes. Okay, there we go. How does this... No, it doesn't matter. Now, what the fuck to do with the animal skins? Alright, let me just put these here. Oh, I had to. You know what? No, I have a fair bit of leather, so I am going to be wasting some fat and making some pelts, just so that they look good. Because future Chucky is a self-absorbed prick, and he deserves to have this little memento that I'm always watching. Can I? Nope, not here. Okay then. I need to empty out this room below the windmill, because I'll be using it for blacksmithy stuff. After I break this, I'm going to dig out lime, because that is going to take so long to process, because I'll need it to get querned first, to get you know, what's the word, milled into quern? Is that accurate? Well, whatever, crushed in the quern, and then it will need to bake into quicklime, which only then I can use to make mortar, which is what I'm looking for. You can also use quicklime in combination with sand. White. Oh, to make wait, is it with sand? Hold on. You can make plaster, which yeah, I think you do need to use, yeah, sand. Oh right. So if you mix, how does that work actually? Hold on. I think that this should be something that I know, like, within my field of specialty. Like, the only difference between plaster and whatchamacallit, come on, words. So the only difference between plaster and mortar is that mortar is whatchamacallit, in like quicklime that you've mixed in that you've put in water. How does that work? Basically, you just like what's the word I'm looking for? Crush up plaster and then mix it with water, and that's how you get mortar. Is I feel like this is I'm saying the like blatantly obvious, and I'm being very stupid right now. Well, no matter. I have a lot of coal, which I'm going to actually get to crushing, because that's actually the reason why I made charcoal in the first place. I will use it to make slush. Can I just drink it? I can put it into water. Can I put it on the ground? That'd be cool. I can't, sadly. Well, no matter. It is night time, which means I'm gonna eat a pie. Of course, it still feels a lot of my hunger bar. So what do I need? I'm gonna be leaving the bones. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving the wood. This, so I'm gonna keep the sticks. I don't need this. I'm gonna be leaving this. I don't need the prospecting pick, but I do need the pickaxe. Oh God. I am running out of space. Okay, I think this is enough. I normally also use rope ladders, but my rope ladders are currently a bit used up. So let's just head on over. Okay, let me see. Wait, there we go. Now, where did I mark that there's limestone? Oh, there it is. It's actually not even that far. I don't think I need more than one run there. Unless it's like comically small. The deposit of limestone. I should also keep an eye out for... Holy shit, it's not even proper nighttime yet. For some resin, that will also be good. Hmm. Am I gonna find anything in here? Nope. Wait, is the music gonna pick back up? Because it sounded like it would for a moment. Oh yeah, another news. Because I think I've mentioned it during the last stream, but I have kind of decided to have a look-see at the MCU. Like, start it, you know, from the way very beginning. Watch it in chronological order. And because, like, my first MCU movie that I've seen was okay. I think I may have missed my mark. Have I? Oh no, it's right ahead of me. So the first MCU movie that I've watched, I think, was The Avengers, and that wasn't even in cinemas. I don't think. Oh wait, no, the first MCU movie I've actually went to the cinemas to watch was Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, and that was because I quite enjoy Sam Raimi's work. What do you sell? Agricultural. Ooh, compost. Let's see anything else. Ooh. 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, that's a lot of honey. And I'm going to buy it. Oh wait, I need to. Oh god damn it. There we go. Wait, what? Oh. It only cost me like 40 gears. This was a steal. Regardless, back to digging. I think it was down here. Nope, it was definitely not down here, but or was it? Wait, was that the mark for the entrance? Either way, limestone. Wait a second. Oh, these count as 1/4 of a serving. That's a lot. These things are unbelievably dense, calorically dense. Oh well. Fuck are you? What is even it called? Like the sound a rooster makes. You know, the call. Look at you cock-a-doodle-doodling, cock-a-doodle-doing. Or it's like 7 in the evening. Actually, funnily enough, you need, if you want to raise chickens in this game, you generally need to pay attention to newly born hens, because not hens, roosters, because they very much run the risk of just getting spawn camped by their parents, their dad specifically. And while you may have the option of not caring later on, which I'm not even sure is going to be a problem after they like get domesticated, but when you start out, like every single successive generation reduces, like makes them more and more tame, you know? So you really should want to preserve them. Man, how much does this thing have? 1,000. I think that's like... Hold on. 2/3. Yeah, 2/3 more than the bronze pickaxe. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, more than double, actually. For some reason, the bismuth bronze is stronger slightly. And the black bronze even so, but that's honestly, I'm calling like full gameplay on that one, because black bronze has no reason to be significantly harder. It's literally a alloy between gold, silver, and copper. Like, it shouldn't be, but because it's rare, and it admittedly is pretty cool, I think that's why it's made to be way, whatchamacallit, no, not way, but like a fair bit better. Come on, empty the... How the fuck am I not finishing one cabbage pie? It is admittedly cabbage. Cabbage is one of those foods, right? Like, you buy a head of cabbage, and it's huge. And at least they're cheap, right? But, by God, like, it's not easy to eat a lot of. I actually started talking about, like, the pot roast, because I made it with, like, almost half carrots. Basically, I use, like, a pork shoulder of, like, 1.6 kilos. And then I used 1.2 kilograms of carrots. And, you know, like, I didn't expect... It's, like, the carroty kind of slightly bitter taste is too strong for my taste. It's not, like, fully... God, I'm not gonna eat this. It's still good eating, but not... not as good as I know I can make it. Actually, I'm not fully sure if I've talked about this before, but then again, a lot of new people here. So, my next plan for the next time I attempt this, because it's a very easy way to make food for like 4 or 5 days, and good food at that. My next plan is to use so I'll use 300 grams of carrots, but I'll use 1 kilogram of onions, and see how that works. Because I do actually kind of like onion flavor. And, well, if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna try with mushrooms, because mushrooms was the third, basically... What's even the word I'm looking for? Vegetable? Mushrooms are not vegetables, but you get it. Vegetables, but you get the idea. So it was my third plant of choice. And then... if that, like, doesn't work, though mushrooms should work, because mushrooms, like, there's mushroom stews, like, they work as the main flavor because they're not that strong. But, come on, brain, work with me. Because I was thinking stuff. But if that doesn't pan out, then I'm just going to add, like, right about half a kilo of potatoes. Because, like, if all else fails, potato. Oh dear. I'm so glad I didn't toggle cave-ins. And, like... I would like to hear from someone who enjoys playing the game with cave-ins to see, because, like, I feel like it slows the game down quite a bit. And you can use, what do you call support beams to prevent that from happening, but support beams are very resource intensive, and they're better served as decorations. So, I don't understand it. That's just kind of it. I'm beginning to fear that I might actually have to use, like, just... It'll look pretty ugly, but I will need more windmill rotors than just the two of them. Because wind seems to be, like, very poor in this area. I can't explain it in any other way. I'm also getting all this so that I don't need to make borax water for leatherworking ever again. Now I'm thinking, hold on, juices into honey, right? Okay. What can I use the honey for? Because I remember finding it useful for something. Alright, this thing. This thing is pretty fucking cool. Was that it? I think, yeah. Oh, I can also use it for salad dressing. Another dream of mine in this game is to have a, whatchamacallit, a basement of a cellar with every single flavor of wine in the game. I really like collecting stuff. Fellas, I just want to tell you all that I am very happy to announce that we have officially hit 69 views. That is very nice of all of you to be here. Hey yo! Oh yeah, I also have bauxite, that's nice. Well, that's it's a whole nother option. Regardless, doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna dig. But at least I know that I'm not gonna, like, run into this limestone deposit, like, into its literal fucking roof. But this thing is fucking huge. I feel like I'm way overextending with this. So you know what? You know what? We're gonna go... Actually, this is as far as we go. I'm just gonna complete this circle and then I'm gonna start digging down. Industrial amounts. Oh. That sounds like a cue to leave. But I ain't bitch made. You know what? No, this is enough. I am either dying with my inventory full or not dying at all. That made a lot more sense in my head, apologies. And we have bauxite too. That's good. This is mesmerizing. Is it only me? Like, are y'all getting the vibe? It's just so... It just repeats. It's just the same sound. It's just satisfying. It just pops. You can just turn off the brain. I also realized that I haven't adjusted the objectives in a while. So I think good a time as any to do that. I think I'm gonna finish this specific row. And I'm gonna head out. Oh, yeah, and I don't think actually we'll have enough space even. Alright. I think that's a fair enough amount of limestones. For some reason I suddenly feel very afraid of green ferrets. Stealing all of my stuff. It might be coming back for its stones. Alright, we have made it back to the surface and it's time to get these things processed. I'm going the wrong way. Why didn't one tell me I was going the wrong way? No one was home. The lights were on, but no one was home. Ugh. Hello there. Tree. So this area is so temporally unstable that even on the surface, my temporal stability is still going down. This is completely normal. How the... There we go. Did you happen to refill what I was... No, I did not. Yeah, same, brother. Yes. Alright. We go around. Fellas, I have to say, I feel hunger in my body. So I think I'm gonna make it home. I'm going to revise the objectives list. And we are going to be calling it for today. Alright, let me see where the thing is. Huh, I nearly tossed myself off. I think I've mentioned this before, but another thing that goes into like the whole, you know, playing Minecraft again for the first time vibe that this game has is just the fucking music. It's got the same kind of like lo-fi charm as the original C418 soundtrack, but it also has a more... Oh dear! How the fuck is this? Has there been no wind? Why? How? That's just bullshit. Well, no matter. Someone is messaging me again. If he's one of my buddies and you're here in the chat, sorry. Gonna get to you after we're done here. Okay, I need the saw. Alright, I'm going to store the fuck out of limestone in here. Why is the wind power not powering? Hold on. No, because there is stuff there. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's an axle. Hold on a minute. Let me just... Yo, here. Ah, bummer. That would have made for a cool look, though, you have to admit. Here, let's just store these. All right. Wonder what else can I do with... Oh, right, this. Oh. There we go. How many? I think I need like 3.5? No matter. I'm not gonna be squeezing out what's it called? And any fruits until winter is over, for I believe obvious reasons. Now then, folks, it's time to revisit the objectives. There we go. I have to pause the game. Where are you? Did I? Yep. I'm a fucking dumbass. Give me a second. I need to figure out where the fuck it is. Most likely... I may have lost the folder that I used for this. The file. Oh, there we go. So, our pantry, not perfect, but good enough currently. Armor suit, finished. Peat, more than stocked up on. And this basically failed. The windmill is not currently operational, but I'm gonna leave it there. So, for the future. Helve hammer. Then we're going to have to empty the space for a smithy under the windmill. Expand the power train to the smithy. Is there anything else? Right. Process lime into mortar. Beehive hill. This is going from a long-term objective into a current objective. Also, I don't need this. Also, we found the iron. Wow, we're closing in on like the long-term objectives. I don't know what else I would add. But I think that these on their own is going to be enough work. So I feel like that's a pretty accurate enough representation of the things that I should be doing. Now, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been a very surprising turnout. I'm very happy that so many of you are here. Next stream, it's gonna be on holy shit, I had a moment where I had to actively like keep myself from saying Tuesday in Romanian and just going like, you know, moving along like, yeah, they'll figure it out. Because I literally forgot that I need to speak like actual languages that people understand. So yeah, next stream is gonna be Tuesday. Starting time, it's going to be current, like the same hour as it is now. I am really good at Englishing, I swear. So the same hour as it is now, but like +3. So like right now it's 1 p.m. here. So at 4 p.m. or around that time is gonna be the end. Well, with that, I will like to give you all again to thank you all, sorry, for watching, and to wish all of you a absolutely